How you doing, everybody? Okay, so before the podcast starts, we got a new mic, so Christopher's using a new mic, and he must have adjusted it in a way about halfway through the podcast that made me echo. There's nothing I can do to fix it, so instead of just removing it or not putting it up altogether, it's just going to have a little bit of echo, so I apologize. Enjoy the podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to Podcast Not Included. This is technically episode 3.
Episode 2 was lost.
Episode 2's audio got completely fucked, and I couldn't save it. So this is actually episode 2. Chris is back. Chris was sick last week.
Yeah, it's better this way because I was sick last week. So
hopefully we can get it back to a weekly thing and not a bi-weekly thing. But yeah, welcome to Podcast Not Included, episode 2. Last week we talked about a handful of things that we're going to go over again this week.
Yes, we do need to rehash. Although I guess to the listener, it's not.
No, it doesn't really matter, but we'll talk about it again. I did watch
Cloverfield
Paradox.
Yes.
And I have to say, Chris, you would love that movie.
Would I really?
It's pretty bad.
Would I really?
It's pretty bad.
I saw.
No, this is like early PS3 like style CGI, and there was a lot of practical effects.
I like practical effects.
Yes, but these were bad.
Badly done. Okay.
Like the biggest offender, which most people probably didn't even realize, but I noticed after thinking about it for a while. So at one point, they open a wormhole, right? The whole premise is they're using a particle accelerator to collide, to like smash particles together, create infinite energy.
Yeah.
Whatever. In theory, that works. But they accidentally create a wormhole and zap themselves to a mirror dimension, right?
Of course.
So now the universe is falling apart.
Of course.
So this guy's trying to fix a panel because they find some woman fused with the wiring in their ship.
What the fuck?
Yes, they find some woman fused in the wiring in their ship. So they open the panel or whatever, they get her out. So he's trying to fix his panel. He's putting his panel back together, and he's leaning against the wall with his one arm, and the panel swallows his arm, like half bicep, and he's just sitting there like, guys, help, and some dudes help him, and his arm's just missing, and they go to the thing, his arm's just missing, right? Like from he's probably got like from shoulder, I think like 3 inches off of his elbow.
Dude, that's crazy. Wait, right? Quick question: was the woman alive?
Yes.
Is she okay?
Yes, they fix her up.
Okay, cool.
So I think like 3 inches above the elbow. That's where his arm gets cut.
So
right, and it's not even like bleeding or anything. This is like cartoon steak, like when somebody loses a
cartoon like cross section,
perfect cross section with
cut.
The bone.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So first of all, you only see that twice.
Mm-hmm.
You only see his stump twice.
Mm-hmm.
Every other shot, they either make sure it's not in the shot. And then the rest of the movie, he loses the rest of his shoulder. Because of the rest of the movie, his arm is missing from shoulder down.
That's inconsistent.
Yeah,
it is inconsistent.
So
he lost an extra.
He lost an extra like 6
inches of arm.
Because
for no
in
reason.
the rest of the movie, his t-shirt, he's wearing a t-shirt, and just that whole sleeve is hanging.
That is ridiculous.
So,
oh my
God, there's a lot of continuity errors. There's every single sci-fi movie trope is in this movie. Perfect. The getting launched out of an airlock is in it. The I have to sacrifice myself. There's no way to do this without a person in here does that.
God.
And even so, the dude he's trying to do it right. He's like, I have to do this myself. I'm the captain. And then even the lady's like, no, we can do that remotely. What are you doing? He's like, no, I have to do this, and he does it.
What the fucking moron. That's what I don't get. Like the whole going down with the ship.
Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Stop. Like, don't. Just stop.
But there's like every single movie trope, every single sci-fi horror trope that you could have was in it. You know what else bothered me? So, the guy who lost his arm, he ends up dying eventually.
Spoilers, no!
Dude, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. No one's kidding.
I know.
This has like a 3. This has like a 3 on Rotten Tomatoes.
This wasn't in theaters, was it?
No, it was straight to Netflix.
It's
okay,
Netflix.
that's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it's good.
It's a Netflix original. Some of their Netflix originals are good.
Yes,
Some.
But if it's a movie, 9 times out of 10 they're bad.
That was good.
Going straight to Netflix now is almost as bad as going straight to VHS.
Yes, straight to DVD. Bam.
It's different though because it's not just straight to Netflix. It's a Netflix movie. They made it.
But this wasn't the Netflix movie.
Wait, it wasn't?
This was a J.J. Abrams movie.
Wait, are you...
J.J. Abrams made this.
J.J. Abrams directed this movie?
Yes.
Do you think he's proud of? Do you think he's proud of this movie? Like,
probably not.
You don't think he's proud of this one?
My guess is that he is. He's taking these movies because what Cloverfield Lane wasn't originally a Cloverfield movie either. It was called It was called The Cellar. And
So
they
you
just
think now
tacked
he's
on
just-
that last 10 minutes. I haven't seen it, but all I know is that from what I've heard, the last 10 minutes that have anything to do with Cloverfield and all the shots that have like the Cloverfield like cameo stuff in it were added.
So it's
And
just
that movie was
so they're just like shotgun like shitting out Cloverfield movies.
And that movie was apparently good up until the Cloverfield stuff started happening. So J.J. Abrams is just buying these movies that no one else will care about and slapping the Cloverfield name onto them. But
I had more respect for you, J.J. Abrams.
Throughout this movie,
Even after The Force Awakens?
Lost respect.
but throughout this movie,
Wait, did the Cloverfield paradox come out before?
What? No, it came out.
Force Awakens?
It came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, then definitely I've lost respect for you, J.J. Abrams.
Throughout this movie, they flash back and forth from the space station, which is in the alternate dimension, and Earth, from where the original Earth the characters are from. And honestly, the stuff that's happening on Earth way more interesting than anything's happened up fucking there.
Yeah, well, I mean,
It's like they took the most boring part of this story and gave it to us.
Fantastic.
that's exactly sounds like a 10 out of 10 movie.
But yeah, it's just J.J. Abrams taking movies that no one's gonna care about and slapping the Cloverfield name on it. So
That's interesting. Like I'm like now I'm kind of interested if he almost has like no input on this movie except for like this movie's already made and he's like, hey,
this movie's already made, and he's like, okay, well, add a shot of, because there's this slushy place from the original movie, from the original Cloverfield,
right?
And they keep that.
You mean the upside down from Stranger Things?
No, it's like it's a slushy. It's like an actual like a plate, like a restaurant you get slushies from. And there's this little mascot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing. That's one of the few shots that connect all these movies. Is there's always like a zoom in on this little like bobblehead.
Well, yeah, because they're trying to like force that on you. They're like, hey, look, guys,
it's Cloverfield.
You remember this,
it's
right?
Cloverfield. So
look, guys,
that's one of the establishing shots that they do all the time.
There's no overarching narrative to all these Cloverfield movies. They're just linked together.
They're linked together with stupid
they kind of
scenes.
do. The thing is that the original Cloverfield wasn't meant to be.
Literally never seen the original.
The original Cloverfield wasn't meant to be expanded upon, and then he just kind of picked up these other movies that he's like, yeah, I could throw this Cloverfield name on it.
I don't know. Seems like a.
Yeah,
seems like a cop out. Honestly,
it is a cop out. It's just he sees an opportunity to make some cash and he does it.
Not gonna lie, he's not the only director to have.
No,
that's true.
I'm
sure this happens a lot.
Like, it's just a shit movie. It's a really bad movie.
I can too. I mean, if
what
you're,
movie did you just stumble across?
Oh, the
Scott.
I stumbled upon a YouTube video here,
which we might do a reaction video on that later.
Honestly, I don't even know if
today.
I can find this again. Let me go back. So I stumbled on this YouTube video.
We'll all three react to that shit.
It was a 1 minute clip of this weird. I don't know. It was like a man slug thing. I don't know. It was disgusting and it was very weird. And apparently, it is a 1 minute clip from a movie that I discovered called Straczynski. It looks like this is the animation in this is like on par with like Food Fight.
Food Fight.
It's like on par with Food Fight animation.
I was gonna make another comment.
You could buy it for $11. I'm sure there's a cheaper way to get a hold of it.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, because this is like it's $11 here, and I'll show you this. But it's like a DVD, and you get 4 bonus blah blah blahs with it, like a little book.
Oh man,
telling you stuff. So I'm sure there's a dude. You want a storybook?
I am inexplicably drawn.
If you would like to, you can buy a bundle of 10 of them for $70.
No,
just in case you wanted to.
No, absolutely not. Give them away as gifts.
I'm inexplicably drawn.
You like bad movies. Well, this one looks.
I own. Yeah, 1 second. Let's see if I can find it.
This says it's inspired by Chronicles of Narnia, Walt Disney musicals, and Jesus Christ. So this one is
the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Ooh, boy, look at that. Ooh, can I see that? Give me that. That looks Whatever you paid, you paid too much.
I paid a whole $5 for this.
Whatever you paid, it's automatically too much. So
yeah, I own the Super Mario Brothers movie.
This ain't no game. It's a live action thrill ride.
You
know what? If that doesn't sell you,
I'm inexplicably drawn to bad movies and bad games. Like, I have the Super Mario Brothers movie. I have Star Wars Legends of Terrakasi, which was a notoriously bad
what year
Star
did this come
Wars
out?
Tekken clone.
What year did this movie come out? I can't even see it.
90s, pretty sure.
It's 90s, but like, are we talking like late 90s? Because it says, okay, the reason I'm asking, because it says
I want to say 98, 99.
eye-popping special effects. Now, if this came out in like 90s, that's borderline around the same time Terminator 2 came out. And Terminator 2, for its time, had some of the best special effects in a movie that had ever been seen. They're still pretty good to this day.
Not gonna lie, I think the Mario Brothers movie had better special effects.
Then
Genuinely
fucking savage.
That is my opinion. Bite me.
Change my mind. That's that meme going around right now. That's
Change my mind.
Change my mind. I've seen a lot of, you know which one I saw that I think hit me the hardest. It was a Futurama one, and they took what was Fry's dog name? Scruffy? Was it? No, not Scruffy.
No.
Fry. From Futurama.
Futurama.
What was his dog's name? I can't remember now.
I don't remember. Scraps?
I don't know. Either way, his dog. Like, remember how his dog just waited for him for years and years and years? So it's that meme with the dog's face over the guy's, and it says, Fry is coming back to be, change my mind. And I'm like, oh, dude.
Man. Dude, for a comedy, that
show's got some feels.
That show has so many heavy moments. I'm really sad that they pulled it off of.
Mainly the later seasons. It was like the last, like,
Super Mario Brothers movie came out in 1993.
93?
Wow.
Okay, that was early 90s.
Yeah, that was like a year after it came out in America, wasn't it? The game? What's that game?
But to be fair, Terminator 2 came out in 1991.
No, the original game came out in 83.
The game came out.
I'm thinking of what Mario game came out in 92?
Oh god, that's got to be getting close to
I want to say Super Mario World. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm not good at old Nintendo games.
I don't know a thing about what they're talking about, so.
Mario World was 1990.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one.
That's pretty close, yeah.
But yeah, the movie's notoriously bad, and the Goombas in that
93,
the Goombas in that movie
93,
so
and they're advertising eye-popping special effects when Terminator 2 came out 2 years prior, and its special effects are still
they're pretty good.
Really good for today's standards.
Disc for that?
I do. I have a Laserdisc of Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park.
You have a Laserdisc of Terminator.
Yes. Have you ever seen a Laserdisc? Have you ever held one?
There's the size of a vinyl record.
Only it's like a giant CD.
Yeah, it's a giant. Like,
I want to know how on earth you use that.
You get a Laserdisc player, which is the size of a record player.
Yeah, Laserdisc players are incredibly expensive. Like, the Laserdisc themselves, I swear it was like $2.
Yeah,
I bought this
they were
thing for.
mass produced. It was the players. It was like Blu-rays 10 years ago,
pretty much, and it just died.
The Blu-rays were like $20, but the Blu-ray player was $1,200.
Laserdiscs aren't practical because they're fucking huge.
Yeah,
but the
exactly.
quality is really high.
Yeah, the quality it actually is higher quality than like a regular DVD
because a Laserdisc is compressed, not a Laserdisc. A DVD is compressed. It's a compressed video file.
Yeah, so this is not compressed
at
at
all.
A
Laserdisc is a uncompressed.
The only
file.
issue,
why the disc is so.
Well, another issue too is Terminator comes on 3 discs, meaning
you have to pull it out and put another one in.
Yeah, and flip it and flip them.
So it was like
they're double-sided. They're double-sided. Yes.
Talking as a millennial here, that's what.
So yeah, so like if you were watching this movie I think I did the math on it. Every like 18 to 20 minutes, you would have to get up and flip the disc or switch it out with another disc. So that's fun, right?
That's too much work for.
That is too much work, and that's probably why it died.
It's like the Commodore 64. That thing was like what the size
Commodore
of a small
64.
house.
Yeah, dude, like your whole setup that you got going on here, it would take up your whole table.
Yeah,
like your whole thing, it would take it up.
Dude, that was the pinnacle of gaming at the time.
It was, and it was still junk. You had to have like code cards so people knew that you didn't pirate the games, which I don't even know how you would do that back then.
But
oh wait, we were just talking about Mario. Can we talk about Wario Land 4? Because I recently rediscovered that game.
Did you guys find that?
No, I didn't find it. I just what was I doing? I was talking to my friend.
Totally play that.
What Wario?
I fucking love.
I've never played a Wario game.
You
never played a Wario game?
Never played a Wario game. God.
You're a disgrace.
Dude, Wario Land 4 was my jam.
Wait, what's that on?
Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance. Huh?
I think it is so good, and I think it's so good because it really it doesn't copy off of, it kind of copies off of Mario games, but it has its own.
Well,
feel
all the Wario games had their own feel.
Yeah.
I think Wario Land 3 and 4 where they really got it down. Because
I've
I've played the first 2. In fact, I think I have a couple of them.
I
know I have Wario Land 4 around here somewhere.
Is Wario a gross asshole like they paint him to be in Super Smash Brothers?
Wario in his games, he's kind of a badass.
He's cool. I think he's a jerk, because he's
Wario.
Yeah. He's an anti-hero.
He's meant to be an asshole.
But he's kind of a badass, dude. He fucking headbutts through stones and shit. Up until I saw Super Smash Brothers, I'm like, dude, Wario's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah, and then Super Smash Brothers, he's picking his nose and burping and stuff.
It's because
so
they
sad.
don't know.
It's because he's supposed to be the average American. That's the idea.
Yeah.
It was a parody against America. That's Japan's thing, is that we're greedy fat fucks.
Well, I mean,
you can't. You can.
I mean,
look at our president.
Yeah, for
roasted.
give him a Wario mustache.
Dude.
He fits the.
None of you saw that right now, but
Mr.
Trump, you just got dabbed on.
Mr. President,
you just got dabbed on.
I hope he responds.
Chris,
he's gonna tweet.
Dabbing.
What?
Speaking of dabbing, Jake Paul or Logan?
Choose wisely.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't even joke about that shit. I hate both.
Jake Paul or Logan? You have to pick one.
I do.
You have to pick one.
Hey, which one messed with a dead body?
That was Logan.
That was Logan.
I guess Jake Paul then.
Son of a bitch.
Get fucked.
Don't fucking dab on me, dude. Oh my god. We've been.
I think that evened up the tide. I think it did. I think that overall evened up the.
We've been joking around about that at work. Fucking Nate, your friend Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend Nate. So I dab on him, right, as a joke.
Yeah.
Dab on him. He gets me with the deep dab where he almost touches the floor. So I get him with the super dab. The
back and forth.
The super dab, and then finish with a large dab,
dude. And he gets me with the only thing that can top the back and forth. He pulls out a fucking fidget spinner, runs it down his arm as he dabs.
Tell me that is not the most.
I almost had a heart attack right then and there.
Dude, the 911 was almost called.
I'm speechless.
He's speechless, and it didn't even happen to him.
Exactly. Well, how am I supposed to top that?
What do you respond with?
The fidget spinner.
He just had one.
He just had it with him. Ready.
Actually, that actually seems like him.
It was a nice metal one too. I kind of want it.
But what's your defense against that? What can top the fidget spinner dab?
There's nothing can top the fidget spinner dab.
Unless you have some crazy idea that I don't know about. But I'm stumped.
I don't know. I was like, whip, nay, and then dab. There's many things you could try, but I don't know though. Them are powerful enough.
I mean, it's nothing, dude. You're screwed. That's it.
That's no. You lost that fight. The only thing you could do is match it with another fidget spinner dab.
Thing is you can't just go right to the fidget spinner dab. You can't start with that. You have to build up to that. Yeah, you have to work your way up. It's not fair.
Have to tie with them though.
There's no way you can beat it. You can try doing 2, but it's not going to work as well.
Nah, it'd be tough unless you could figure it out.
You could have a light up fidget spinner. I know, one of those Bluetooth speaker fidget spinners. But having fucking
dude, I hope that little flippy thing you got.
Eurobeat playing through your Bluetooth speaker fidget spinner.
Dude, I really hope that your little what's it called, flip fins?
The flip fin.
Yeah, I hope those take off. I've been seeing ads all over the place for them.
Isn't it that little thing that you just fling around like a freaking?
Yeah, it's like a butterfly knife.
It's essentially a butterfly knife. Yeah, I have one right here. The thing was, it was too light for me.
Yeah, so he modified
it. I filled it with you can hear it rattling around. I filled it with steel BBs, and you know what?
So I mean,
it's kind of cool.
It's a cool little toy.
This is one of the first fidget toys I've seen that I'm like, dude, yes.
Yeah, and I've been seeing ads.
Fidget toys have been around for a long time, though. This isn't. It's not like the fidget spinner and.
No, the fidget spinner didn't revolutionize it. It was just the first thing that got ridiculously popular out of nowhere.
Why? I'm not sure.
Oh, because fucking fidget spinners, dude.
Yeah,
I had a fidget spinner before it was a thing. You saw.
Sure,
I bought one. I bought one off Etsy. I bought a 3D printed one.
Name drops Etsy.
Sponsor.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
But seriously, though, sponsor me. Send me some of that free merch.
If anybody wants to, everyone wants to sponsor this podcast.
Buy that.
Anyone listens to it, but buy it.
Merch.
Buy it. Speaking of merch, I bought a Super Mega T-shirt today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. They had they have that white one. I don't usually wear white, but they have the white one that looks like the old shopping bags.
Oh, what is this? Oh, what is that?
The
Thank you.
Mega Super Mega
That's
Super.
actually really cool.
got one
I
of those
love that.
because it was a limited release and I wanted it. So
I gotta see what your boy Nick Crompton's up to.
oh man, fucking, he wants to get me a Nick Crompton T-shirt like that Steve Buscemi shirt you were looking at.
I don't know who Nick Crompton is.
He's the fat guy that hangs out with Jake Paul.
Wait, really?
Yeah, hold on.
I still don't know who that is.
Yeah, I
Hold
don't
on. I'll
expect
bring
it
up the shirt that I'm gonna buy him. This is what I want to buy him.
Oh, that's delicious.
It's amazing. Well, I was really torn between that or the phone case because I think the phone case is also really good.
I love how the whole thing's flesh tone, so it looks like it just takes up the whole shirt.
There's also a Kim Jong Un romper.
Oh my god. Is
Would
his
you-
face really tiny?
Would you know?
No,
It's
but
the
I
whole
wish it
fucking
was.
thing.
It's just like this big. It's just like
Would you-
6 inches around on your chest.
Would you wear a Kim Jong Un romper?
Yes.
You would.
The hair would have to be moved up to the top. It'd have to have a hood. and
I don't
the
know
hair
that you
would
can
be
even
up on the hood.
see.
It'd have to be on the hood.
I don't even know that you can see his hair. I'm not.
No, I think it's just his face.
That would be perfect. Just
Yeah, it's
forget
just
the
his
hair.
face.
Screw his hair.
It's just a flesh tone romper that has his face on it.
Yeah, it's just a romper.
Oh my god, his face is massive.
I think it's one of the greatest things I've ever seen, to be honest.
That's Steve Buscemi shirt though. That's pretty good. It was a dress too. There was
Yeah,
one
they
that
have
was
a
like
Steve Buscemi dress. I actually wants a
What?
they have a dress in that same vein, but it's the Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth.
Aw.
That's her favorite thing is the Pale Man.
So I just want
Dude,
to.
there's like a $300 Pale Man statue she wants, but it's like $300.
Okay, so
Buy
just
it.
to
Dude,
prove-
it's like 15 inches. It's huge.
Just to prove that I'm not fucking around, okay, is the romper. If I go down, a related product is this.
Hell yeah.
So what we're looking at right now is essentially a Speedo with one strap that goes up the back and front
And goes
and
around
has
your
a
neck.
collar.
Hey,
I don't know what I'm looking at here. What is this called?
Speedo, it's 2-inch strap all the way down. It's 2-inch strap all the way up to a collar.
I
sexy men swimwear.
have no idea what I've delved into here. I need to get out of
What have
this.
you done?
You're
What have
probably-
you done?
Okay, not gonna lie. I've
People
been
are gonna see your. The government's gonna see your search history.
Oh my god.
It's
Do you want me to send you this?
our President Trump.
Would you like me to send you
President
this?
Trump.
I'm gonna
I'm
send
not
you
putting
this.
that on screen.
You don't have to put it on screen, but I'm
not
gonna send
putting
you
that on
this
screen. Why are you sending me that?
because you want this.
I don't want it.
I think you do though.
I'll buy it.
It's only $49.
If you send
I think
it to
that's-
him and he'll send it to me.
I really think that's worth every single penny, dude.
I buy it for my friends because I'm
Oh,
not
man.
about to wear a one-piece swimsuit.
So
for
what else? What else is Burnout Paradise is getting a remaster. It's coming out Friday.
I think we talked about that on the first podcast.
Yeah.
We did. I'm super excited for
We're
that.
gonna be doing a
Still,
couple of videos on that.
oh, we're gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be a big one.
That's gonna be fun. Gotta get some Eurobeat going on.
Oh, we have to because we can't play any of the music in the game. Copyright.
God,
Stop!
gross.
Come on, that
Ugh.
better not stink up the whole room, dude.
Wait, you can't play in-game music in that?
No, it's if it's copyrighted music.
But it's in the fucking game.
It's
like,
copyrighted music. Doesn't matter.
That's so bullshit. Fuck
Yeah, they can still pull it, even if you like
Even if you,
credit
like-
them and source them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they still will be like, "Hey, fuck you, we're taking this down."
you.
Well, they can. They might not, but it allows them to.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, it's getting a little ridiculous. It's getting so ridiculous. So, I was on Ultimate Guitar, which is the guitar tab site I use,
Yeah.
and people are copywriting, like bands are copywriting music to learn their songs. So Ultimate Guitar is like having to force people to pay a subscription fee to look at tabs of the songs on that website. The whole website was like community based. People would like figure the song out,
Yeah.
write a tab
Yeah,
out
that's fucked up.
themselves, and submit it. And fucking bands are getting pissed off
What
and bitching. All kinds of bands, dude. I looked up like 3 songs. I can't remember them off the top of my head.
Okay, I would totally name drop these bands so people boycott them because
Dude,
fuck
these
those
fucking
people.
bands are just they're getting there's copyright issues, and now I can't look up a song
Without what
to
paying.
without
just
having to
learn
pay for it.
Just to learn
Just to
it at
learn how to
home
play
for
it.
yourself.
Exactly.
Shout out to all those fucking bands doing that shit. Fuck you. You already have enough money.
Yeah, it's bullshit. What do you? I can't play
Bite
your
me.
damn song at home. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. Like if someone figures it out and just posts it online, like that's
Yeah, that's bull.
I mean
That's
that's fair use.
That's super fucked.
The world is going crazy.
Yeah, this whole
Yeah, the world
copyright-
is
this
not
whole
anymore the way it
copyright
used to be.
boom is getting ridiculous. No. No. That's a real right there.
Oh, that's a real.
Uh,
Oh, I know what's going on with that too. The whole BitConnect.
I don't know.
I hope
He's
it's
still.
He's
gone.
probably homeless.
Maybe. I don't
no,
know.
dude, he got away with $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1
Did you see the
billion.
other H3 video that they put out
Which
about
one?
the
The,
guy who said that the word marijuana was racist as fuck?
Yeah, it's racist. It's a
Because
white man thing.
He said, I quote, "It's racist as fuck." Now this is still part of the quote. It's racist as fuck. Now the word marijuana isn't inherently racist on its own. Okay, so it's not racist. End of video. What are you fucking talking about?
But it's racist because
the context of it back when it was first originated is technically a racist context. But when you just say marijuana, that's not fucking racist. That's what it is.
Nobody calls it that anyway, unless you're in law enforcement or a fucking.
Do you know where I could procure a
hospital or
pot?
something.
I am looking for a single weed.
I like to smoke marijuana out of a bong. Like no one says that.
No,
Yeah, nobody
it's
says
just
it.
a fucking
If you're cool, you say Mad Kush.
mad kush, dude.
Straight gas, like
Gotta
that
get
shit.
that fucking dank kush, bro.
Dig.
Dank. Just call it dank. That's what people
Yeah,
do.
people-
no, that's,
People know what you're talking about.
and it's like, what fucking?
Just don't say the
Why
word
is it?
marijuana.
Why is that racist though?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't
understand how. It's
I also watched that video and I checked out pretty early because I was like, I
this
don't understand.
dumb. It's dumb.
Not gonna lie, I really don't think it's my place to discuss race because I'm
I mean, we're white.
90% Scandinavian, but like I think that's strange.
Well, I'm mostly Native American, so
Mm-hmm. Yes,
actually,
indeed.
like,
Technically, I'm Asian, I guess. I guess.
I actually took-
be like it's red guma candy.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you watch that?
No,
You didn't watch it?
It's what you said.
The chile be like.
So you didn't watch-
red guma candy.
I think you need to watch the
I
video if
don't
you
know
haven't
what
seen
it
it.
I'll have to send that to you.
Yeah, we'll have to send you that link because
That's
you need
old.
to.
That's old.
you need to understand the
stuff.
context
That's
of that
old
one.
stuff.
Yeah, I should probably learn the context.
I sent you that video. I thought you
did.
Say anything the rest
I thought
of
you
the
did.
day.
Yeah, that's right. You did.
Me?
I
Yeah,
think so.
I probably didn't watch it.
you son of a bitch.
Mom sends me stuff all the time.
I know.
Just don't watch it.
Dude, she sends me stuff on Facebook Messenger nonstop, and I don't think I think I look at it every once every 3 months.
Do you ever have someone send you a message and it's someone that you just don't want to talk to, so you just don't ever respond?
Do you think
'Cause I
she
do this
watches
all the
these
time.
videos?
These I don't know.
Probably.
Do you like tell her that they're when they're out and stuff?
I mean,
I'm sure if we were like, hey, we did this, she would.
yeah. Then she watched the podcast, and no, I don't watch the videos she sends me, so I don't want her to know.
Exposed.
Yeah,
Dun,
like-
dun.
I have.
I'm
watched
sure.
them.
I'm sure all of our families would listen to the podcast if we asked them to.
Oh, Dad wouldn't.
I know Dad wouldn't.
Sammy wouldn't.
Dad's too obsessed with fucking. What is he obsessed with now? Judge Judy again.
Oh yeah.
He was
Judge
obsessed-
Judy?
He was obsessed with Judge Judy. Then he was
Really?
obsessed with Gordon Ramsay. Like to the
It's
I've
Gordon
gone on my
Ramsay
kicks.
still.
Is it
I've gone
Gordon
on my
Ramsay
kicks
still?
with Gordon Ramsay.
Dude, he would literally
Good.
sit in
That's
the
a problem.
bathroom. 'Cause
Daddy.
that's where he smokes. He smokes in
At
the
Gordon
bathroom.
Ramsay.
He would he would sit in the bathroom because that's where he smokes for hours on end watching Judge Judy clips.
I don't know. Do you know? I don't even find Judge Judy that interesting.
She's just funny because she's a fucking savage.
Oh yeah, she's a savage.
She takes no shit.
She does take no shit.
You couldn't win an argument with her.
No, she fucking.
She's just like, bitch.
I want
I'm
to see.
Judge
I want to see.
Judy. Like,
I want to see Judge Judy and Gordon Ramsay get in an argument.
I feel like outside of the courtroom, no, Judge Judy would just be some old like bitch that you wouldn't want to deal with.
fuck you.
Like,
Dude, I hope Judge Judy outside of the courtroom is just a savage. Like, don't fuck with me. I
she's
will
at like
fucking kill you.
she-
I hope you
she's
choke
at-
on your kale.
she's at like Ponderosa buffet and she's just roasting all the fucking workers. Like, what is this? This is cold.
Can I
Where's my
speak to the
fucking
manager?
tapioca? I thought you guys had butterscotch pudding here.
I have to know. Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing? Oh, I just smacked
Please
my nose.
tell me.
Like,
Who are you wearing?
who are you wearing? Gordon Ramsay's apparently a cool dude.
He's a nice dude. He's
Outside of TV.
He
it's just a
does it for
facade.
TV,
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, he
facade.
does it for TV.
You've seen him
What's
on
wrong with you?
the little.
An idiot sandwich.
That's
That's the best.
That
line
is a
of
good
all
one.
time. Dude, when those Gordon Ramsay memes were going around, those were so good. My
Oh,
favorite
those are
one
all
was
good.
like, my favorite one was like, this squid is so raw, you can still hear it tell SpongeBob to fuck off.
I've seen some pretty fucked up ones
Yeah,
too.
they're pretty good.
So most of them are always it's always that same one where he's like, he's like pointing and like screaming at the fucking thing, where it's like
Oh, the best one. The best one is where he's leaning up against the counter, and he's like, "My dick is stuck in the drawer."
Oh my god!
Oh, it's so good. It's my favorite one of all time. You burnt the fucking shake.
Sausage.
Oh,
Sausage. I know that's one of your favorites.
That's one of my favorite pictures.
I know you love Sausage.
Oh.
Sausage is very funny.
Dude, we were on. What were we on? Oh, old people Facebook.
Yeah. Ooh, I need to
Old people Facebook.
hop back on
The
that. Actually,
subreddit.
it's one of the best subreddits I've seen.
One of the funniest subreddits you've ever seen. And it's just old people who don't understand how to use social media.
Yeah, they missed a technology leap.
They just don't understand how to use social media.
Yeah.
So you know how Facebook has like the buying, selling stuff now?
Oh my god, yeah.
For some reason, so I was looking through old people Facebook, and it was just slowly building. This like giggle fest was slowly building on me, right? And I'm just like, that's funny, that's funny, that's funny. So I get to this one, and it was like, blah blah blah, looking for a blah 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 muffler for a blah 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 car. And the first comment was like, some sirens going on behind us at the hospital. The first comment was this dude, this old guy apparently, that was just like, ask Bert. The poster was like, oh, who's Bert?
Ask Bert.
Ask Bert. And then who's Bert?
For some reason,
lost.
So I'm sitting in the bathroom looking at this, and it started off as as the sharp exhale through the nose.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a giggle, and then it turned into me laughing so hard I couldn't move. So I finally regained the strength to move. Still laughing. Leave the bathroom. Still laughing. Walking through the back room. Still laughing. Finally calmed down, and I go and show him what I was laughing about, and lose it again.
Fucking lost it. Literally, I mean, like,
Did you even laugh?
I mean, it was funny, but I was only like dying because he was literally in tears. Literally in tears on the floor.
I was at the point where it was like, I'm laughing so hard because I'm laughing at how stupid.
Yeah, because like it was funny, but it wasn't that funny. But it was just really funny because of how dumb of a thing it was, and that you lost your fucking mind over this.
Why I was losing my
stupid picture.
I finally I got a Reddit just so I could find memes because no
Reddit's good.
No one uses it for anything else.
Dude, I spent years with iFunny on my phone, right?
Screw iFunny. Screw Tumblr.
Dude,
too.
iFunny. I might have laughed at iFunny occasionally. I had Reddit for 2 weeks and laughed at Reddit more than I ever laughed at iFunny.
Yeah, it logged me out though, and I don't want to put in the time to go back and find my password and whatever and log back in, so I just didn't. So it's just on my phone. I just don't use it. But it makes me sad.
Yeah,
because,
I love Reddit.
My friend Chase is an ultimate meme lord. And
I wish
I kind of
4chan
want that.
had an application. Just
Oh
because
god, 4chan's just
I don't like navigating the desktop site. To be honest,
that sucks. But I mean, you just have to
weird.
wait through like
Yeah,
90
weird.
pictures of dicks to get through anything decent.
So many dicks.
So I mean,
I don't know why. Why
Do
does
people just
4chan? Why does 4chan have so many penises?
guys, it's just a bunch of
Dude,
dudes.
every time I see you on 4chan, it's just like penis.
Yeah, no, that's
penis,
seriously all it is.
penis,
Like, that's
porn,
just,
like, you
penis,
just gotta get
porn,
through it.
penis,
Why did they
penis,
just
porn.
post that? Like,
I don't know.
is it unsolicited? Just like, hey, world.
Well, that's like-
Well, it's
like
it's
VR
anonymous.
chat.
Like it's it's anonymous. So
It's like VR chat. People go into VR chat and just make sex sounds. It's like, why? Why are you doing this?
yeah, no, like every now and again you'll stumble on something good,
Yeah.
but it's gotta wait through all the dicks. That's it.
Well, that'll be easy.
I mean, it gets to the point where like you've seen one, you've seen all of them. Just scroll on by.
It's really just size and shape at that point. Size and color. Well, penises are pretty uniform. When it comes to the gist of them.
Oh my God! I'm not gonna say what just came into my mind, but I stumbled across something one time, and it was the most disturbing thing I had ever seen in my life.
I have to know.
Okay,
Let's
so you
tell
know
me.
how there's like really weird people who are like into morbid porn.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's not weird. Whatever. Do what you.
you're right.
You like what
It's
you
not
like.
weird. People like
You
what
like
they
what you like. No kink shaming here.
Yeah, for real. I just find it weird because I'm not into it.
Yeah, no, it's understandable.
It's so gross.
Okay,
Okay.
come on, you gotta get it out.
Somebody had split their dick
Ooh.
all the way down the
Ooh.
center.
Ooh.
It wasn't bleeding. It was obviously it had been healed.
I
don't know
feel
if
like
it was,
I may have seen this on
professionally,
4chan
if
as well.
That's a thing you can get done professionally. Like if people split their tongues, have a forked tongue.
I'm not sure.
Just walk into a tattoo place or a piercing place. Go, I want a split dick. Like I don't know how you go about that.
I need
but
you to give me a forked penis.
I don't like it. I
No, it's
was
weird.
Like,
It's
what
weird.
the hell? It was so odd.
I bet that's. I don't know. That's weird.
That's just. I feel like I've at least seen a picture of what you're talking about because that sounds very familiar. At least like from what I've seen on 4chan, because I've seen it. Everything shows up.
Split dick. Wow, that sounds familiar.
Dude, seriously, see it on. Dude, I've seen everything on 4chan.
Dude, 4chan's a scary place.
It is scary.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It is a scary place.
So I would never post anything on there because people will like reverse like data mine your picture and figure out like where you took it, and it's like nah, not doing that. But
I'm good.
I'll browse on it, but I'm not gonna post anything.
I don't even want to browse on it. I don't even like.
I'm gonna get down on my picture and come find me. I don't care.
I'm like scared to dip a toe into that area.
I mean, like, have you ever gone like through the deep web? I've delved into the deep web.
I just don't feel like
isn't that illegal?
No, it's not.
Okay,
I just don't feel like downloading.
It's only illegal if you do illegal things on the deep web.
I'm not tech savvy enough to even figure that out.
It's actually not even that hard.
No, you just need a Tor browser and a.
You need a Tor browser and like the Onion or something like that.
I don't.
Onion
well,
browser,
that is TOR is the Onion router.
So it's not super hard. You just need the Tor browser and
seriously, that's
a secure internet connection.
If you're gonna download stuff, yeah.
But yeah, it's not.
Tor is really easy. All you do is you just download a thing and it just adds an icon and you just kind of it like reroutes your internet through
and there's nothing
multiple like routers around the world. So it's like you're pretty hard to track, but you can still be tracked. So you want to use like a VPN as well.
There's nothing inherently bad about the deep web.
No.
The deep web is actually really good for places like North Korea and stuff like that where they can't usually access most websites. So they can use the deep web without being tracked and be able to access sites.
Yeah, because you can do like regular like searching on the internet and stuff like
through the deep web.
But there's also
it's like a giant proxy.
Yeah, I feel like so. Basically, the deep web is just regular internet, but it includes all the prohibited stuff.
It's regular internet. It's regular internet.
Things that can't be archived by Google and search engines.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, it's a
bigger internet.
It's like the back end.
Yeah, basically.
It's like the back end of the internet.
Yeah,
because what you see is like the front end, the front of the shop.
Yeah, you only see about 10%.
Like the sales floor.
Yeah, you only
of the internet.
I've heard 5 to 10%. The deep web accounts for the other 90% that you can't get to.
The sales floor on the like that's what Google, that's what all these like Bing and all these search engines. Not that anyone uses Bing. That's what all these normal search engines are. Now the deep web is like the back room.
Most deep web pages are like dead pages.
You said Bing, and the first thing that came to my mind was Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, who
that still exists.
That still exists.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like
yeah, it still exists.
To get to most deep web pages, nothing is like .com or like whatever. It's just like a random jumble of letters and numbers. And I mean, you could probably just go on your keyboard and just and type in something, and you'd probably get something.
Dude, for real, I might try that.
The deep web and the dark web are different things, though.
That's true. Dark web is where
that's where you get to the illegal stuff.
Well,
which is in the deep web.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know the dark web is just the part of the deep web or the internet.
Yeah, the part of the deep web.
Also,
that deals with all the illegal stuff.
The only thing too is like when you're on the deep web is like playing videos or anything like that is damn near impossible because the like connection is just so slow.
This is like
it'll work, but it works.
Deep web connection is like equivalent of like almost early thousands.
Yeah, it's like dial up.
Yeah.
That is how
even
you know all those stories on YouTube where you hear people go on the deep web and they're like, "Oh, this video was playing" or something, and they say they like saw this shit.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
I'm like, that's bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just creepypastas and scary stories. There's nothing inherently bad on the web.
Like as long as you're not like trying to hire a hitman for Bitcoin,
which
you're
is
fine.
that's not even an actual. That's a myth.
What?
Dude, I would hire a hitman.
Oh yeah, those are all honeypots.
I would just do
those are all just money scams.
Well, that or they're like police honeypots where they're gonna like
that's all
catch people.
Stuff. That's all fake stuff.
That'd be so funny though if it was like a bunch of police and I just hire them all for each other.
If you guys want to see that kind of stuff, there's a YouTube channel I watch called Modern Rogue. They do that all the time.
I've seen one where this guy just browses the deep web and he shows you a couple websites. It's interesting.
Modern Rogue does this stuff. He did the deep web. He's done a lot of like.
Now there was
see like crazy things though.
No, they do a lot of like survivalist stuff. Right?
Well, if you wanna get into some crazy shit, if you do for whatever reason, you can just get your Tor and then on the browser that comes on it, there's a thing called the Hidden Wiki.
Yeah.
The Hidden Wiki will take you to it's a whole archive of just anything from like gun websites, just it's interesting stuff to look at for sure. You could be like, oh, I could buy an RPG 7 for, you know,
But that's
this.
also
But
black
like,
market. That is illegal. So
yeah, that is illegal. Don't do
How would
that.
they ship it to you?
That's like a weird thing. Well, because there was one called the Silk Road, and that got shut down, so that's no longer a thing. I'm sure another one has cropped up.
I reckon.
The Silk Road was a big like drug trafficking website. You could buy, weed, whatever drugs on it. I'm sure it's cropped up under a different name.
Buys internet weed.
No, there's crazy drugs on there.
Yeah, no, this was serious.
Like, why would
and
you
like
charge
shit on there.
it was like a dead drop. Like you'd pay for it.
Yeah, you
the guy
pay
would
for
leave
it.
it somewhere, and you'd go pick it up.
They would give you a location, and then you would go and pick it up at a certain time.
Okay, that's
So I mean, that's kind of how it worked. And I'm sure it's come up under a different name. I refuse to believe that it's just
I
down.
refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that anything that massive.
Yeah, that was a huge business. Like that was probably one of the biggest.
Just like
deep web
fucking
things.
the mob.
Well, considering
Yeah,
we
mob's
have
still
a
on.
huge opioid epidemic in America, I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Dude, speaking of the mob, so there's this conspiracy theory going around that so there's a lot of videos that popped up of mattress stores within a couple blocks of each other. Just mattress store. Hey, look into the mattress store. Hey, look into the mattress store. Hey, look into the mattress
I've
store.
seen that so many times.
People, there's a rumor there's like a conspiracy theory going around that these are like in the 50s,
they're like
they had
mob-
all the laundromats. This is like for
It's like a mob front.
money laundering.
It's a mob front.
Get it? Laundering?
No, well, yeah, that was back.
It
in
used
the
to
day.
be.
But they think
Get
that
it?
they're thinking that
Mattressing?
these mattress stores, because if you look at these mattress stores, there's rarely anybody in there.
Oh, God, for real. No.
But how are they staying in business?
Who buys a mattress?
At a store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you
like
can
how
order them
often?
and have them sent to your house?
How often does your average person be like, "Oh, I gotta go buy a mattress"?
That's the thing, though, is you're supposed to buy them like every.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know
nobody
how long
does
it
it.
is. But
Nobody
I've had the
does it.
same mattress for 19 years.
Yeah,
like,
nobody.
so-
Nobody does
I
it.
need a new one, but
But like, think about it. So a mattress store, mattresses are thousands of dollars a piece. So let's say they actually are using them as money laundering. Let's say they get 10 grand, 10, 15 grand for the month or for whatever week. That's not that big of a number when you're selling, $4,000 or $5,000 mattresses.
yeah, I don't.
And
I
that would
don't
explain
understand.
why there's 6 mattresses in the same city block. 6 mattress stores in the same city block.
Well, they got to be doing something because the mob still exists.
Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way that's something that big, something with that much influence. Is
Should
going.
I join the mob?
No.
Okay.
Probably not, but
All right.
I mean, unless you
I
want to.
just-
I know-
really wanna
I mean,
be
unless you want to get whacked off, you want to get.
You
You
don't
want to
wanna
get
get
whacked. You don't want to
whacked
get whacked off.
Whacked off.
I need you guys to stop whacking all these other dudes off. I'll have to whack you off.
Yeah, this was a character we
This is
came
a
up with.
character we came up with the other day.
It's the mob boss
Where it
that
was
just
a mob
doesn't
boss
get.
who just doesn't
lingo.
get it. He just doesn't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, he's not hip with the mob lingo.
Oh,
So he's like, don't have to whack you off.
It's like,
Whacking
boss,
all these dudes off.
Boss.
It's not working out.
boss. That's not what that means.
I'm gonna have to whack you off. Don't make me whack
It's
you
not.
off.
It's not what you think it
Whack
is.
him off.
It's not what you think
How's
it
the
means.
money laundry going?
The money laundry. It's not. It's not
What
what you think.
detergent did you
It's
use?
not what you think that is.
It's like somebody's grandpa. It's so adorable.
How's the money laundry going?
Yeah,
What
it's just-
detergent did you use?
It's just a mob boss that doesn't get it. He just.
Oh, my shoes hurt.
My shoes hurt.
He's like, look, you're whacking all these guys off. Can't be doing that.
I don't want to have to whack you off.
That's actually a line from Teen Titans Go, just to anger a
boss.
bunch of people.
Boss, I'd really rather you
Teen
do.
Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go was funny at times.
At times.
At times, it had a couple good episodes.
And this is going to get really messy here, but I honestly am just tired of listening to grown adults and young adults whine about how children aren't respecting, or people aren't respecting their cartoons. Like, it's a cartoon. Get over it. I don't understand why it's such a big deal, but people make it.
I'm
Because
just,
you
sick
have-
of, I'm just sick of the Robin voice actor.
Oh god, yeah,
Robin
he
He's
was
voice.
so
always awful.
bad. He was only good in the original Teen Titans, and then they had him in fucking Black Ops 2. Did you know Black Ops 2? The guy with the glasses. You never played Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 Zombies. You know the guy with the glasses,
The nerd guy.
the nerd guy. That was fucking Robin's voice
Why
actor.
do nerds in movies and stuff always have a nerd voice? That's really not always the case.
Because they have to talk like this. That was
Just hire a really burly guy like Hulk Hogan.
E equals MC squared.
Don't hire Hulk Hogan.
Don't hire Hulk Hogan. Yeah, they have to talk. Let's see if I can get a good nerd voice going on.
You already got one going on. I'm kidding.
You know what? Go
Dude,
fuck yourself. Get out of my,
fire
get out of my
roasted.
podcast. Get out of my podcast. Oh, he just spit some hot fire.
Dude, he just
Spitting hot fire.
roasted, dude.
Your mixtape was so fire. The car melts and kills the 3 bloods inside. You've never seen that video. Neither of you. I'll have to show you that later. It's fucking gangster D&D.
Gangster D&D.
Gangster D&D.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry about it.
Crips.
I mean, I get that, but I'm not sure I
Essentially, it was a
understand.
video where a couple of bloods roll up in a car, and they're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, passing out my mixtape," and he like throws in the mixtape, and the guy makes him do a performance check, and he rolls a natural 20, and the response is, "Your mixtape is so fire, the car melts and kills the 3 bloods inside." And you know what? That's fucking amazing. So
It's funny that D&D is like when D&D came out, it was just considered like a really like
when D&D
nerdy.
came out, it was really popular, actually.
Well, yeah, it was, but then it like became like
Then
a nerd thing
yeah,
where
became
like
a
it
nerd
was
thing where,
it was like looked down on,
Yeah, don't get caught.
and now it's swinging back around
yeah, it's definitely
and being
gotten more
super popular again.
I mean, Geek and Sundry on Twitch, when they on every Thursday they have Critical Role, which is a 4-hour DVD D&D show. It's like top 5 on Twitch. It's got like
Yeah, that's,
300,000 people.
To be honest, I feel like Twitch is already dominated by people who like nerdy things. So
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
Fair.
So I'm not.
it
sure
is
that's
creeping
the
up
best.
on YouTube as far as the best gaming platform.
Not gonna lie, nerdy stuff is really coming back anyway.
It
like,
definitely is.
It is.
Okay, all these Marvel movies, people, not really people like are nerds because they watch
Yeah.
the Marvel movies, but like
But I mean,
comic book movies are
it's
a
a
big
nerdy thing.
now. I mean, they've been a big thing, but they're bigger now. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they've definitely gone from like new Spider-Man movies coming out to dude, Marvel movies. They went from like, hey, cool Spider-Man to fucking complete mainstream.
I'm honestly like convinced that Avengers: Infinity War didn't even need a trailer. They probably could have just said, "Hey, it's coming out now." Like at
I'm
this
kind of
point,
mad.
and then
I'm kind of mad at the Thanos design change.
that he's not wearing his armor.
No, I don't like,
I don't
because
think
you know
he's
how
gonna
in
die,
the original,
to be
you know how
honest.
the original Thanos from what was it, the first Thor movie? He was darker purple. His
I thought
chin
he was
wasn't as
in
wide.
the end of the Avengers. They
One of them.
redesigned it because that wasn't the same guy. They didn't have Josh Brolin.
I know, but I just don't like the way the new guy looks.
I prefer him not being a darker purple.
I like the darker purple, but that's just me. Scott has no idea what we're talking about.
I mean, I know who like Thanos is and all that. I haven't watched the movies because I don't care.
I just
enough
want to keep seeing Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. Guardians of the
for real.
Galaxy is the best.
Honestly, wait, I forgot what I was going to say.
Star-Lord is my spirit animal.
I actually really like Mantis. I don't know why.
I love Drax. He's blissfully stupid.
They're all blissfully stupid. That's just like,
Dude, Drax is the
That's
best.
like the charm.
Actually, I had to look because I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 on Netflix the other day, and
had you seen it?
yeah, I've seen it. I've
Okay.
seen it. Ashley and I went and saw it in theaters. But you know when Drax is hanging out the back of the ship, slamming into
Yeah.
shit. So I had to look up exactly what his abilities were.
Did
Because
you
how?
not know he was?
No, I didn't
completely
know.
indestructible?
I didn't know that he was practically indestructible. I knew Gamora was,
Yeah.
but I didn't know Drax was practically indestructible, which he is. He's fucking. As far as blunt like damage goes, he doesn't give a shit.
He can be pierced.
He can be pierced, yeah. He can be cut and stuff, but like as far as actual blunt damage goes, he could not give a fuck.
Except
Also,
Ronan the Accuser
comic
beat
book-
the shit out of it.
Comic book Drax looks way cooler than real Drax. I like the tattoos and the carvings on movie Drax,
Yeah.
but the stripes on comic book Drax just look so fucking good.
That's the thing is like,
It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked in a live action environment.
Oh god,
though.
no! They had to make it more. That's the thing is really simple designs from comic
wouldn't
books.
have
They
worked
work on paper because you can't
Yeah, because
draw
they're simple
really
and they
intricately.
pop.
Yeah. But when it comes to movies, you have to complicate their suits. You have to make everything
Yeah.
more like busy because it just looks plain as fuck. It's ridiculous, and I hear a lot of people complain about that. They're like, I don't like how Spider-Man's like all these costumes Spider-Man has. They're always like design. There's always like the fabric itself
Well, yeah.
is a special like. hexagonal.
Yeah, it's like a
leaf
like
or something,
mesh,
you know
like a
what I mean?
weird.
It's
Yeah,
special
but that's
mesh.
what the thing was. Like,
But
if you
it
were to
looked
ask,
like cosplay, you know what I mean?
if you were to ask like Stan Lee or something like that,
Bad
I'm
cosplay.
I'm sure in the back of his mind when he was creating these characters, that's probably part of what he used to explain half this stuff, like the vibranium mesh of Black Panther's suit. I'm sure when he first thought about it, he's a dude in a black suit, looks like a panther, beat people up. But when you think about it, you have to explain it somehow, so you come up with some random bullshit.
To be honest, it wasn't just Stan Lee. In fact, most of the time it wasn't. But
Stan Lee's the dude you know.
Yeah,
of.
he's the dude people know of.
I know it's not Stan Lee coming up with all these characters.
Yeah, all that shit that came out about him. Oh god.
What? He's an old man. What do you want?
He's still alive.
Yeah.
Good
Excuse
lord.
me?
Yeah, he's
Good
still
lord,
I don't think he can die. I think
Good lord.
I think he's a mutant.
dude, he's old as hell.
He was just battling pneumonia. Or
Let's
not
find out how
pneumonia,
old he is. I
something.
want to say he's up.
Maybe it was
up in the 80s.
bronchitis.
Dude, he's 80s or 90s. Yeah. I mean, he's up there.
95.
Is he
95?
95?
Dude, he is fucking
You're
old.
about to find out.
1947 to 2017.
2018. I don't know when his birthday is, but
He was holy shit. He was born in 1922.
dang.
Damn, bro.
Dude's almost 100. He's getting
Oh
there.
no, that was his wife. That was 1947 to 2017.
He's a lot younger than him.
Yeah.
Was.
Well,
She's dead. I'm
It's
sorry.
different. It's a different
R.I.P.
Different time. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? We could wrap it up.
Sure, dude. How long have we been going?
About an hour.
Yeah, we can go a little more.
We can go more.
I think so. I'm gonna pop on old people Facebook.
I had some things that I wanted to talk about. Other than Wario Land 4.
Dude, Wario Land 4 is the shit.
Actually.
Dude, I want to play Wario Land 4, and do you remember? You probably don't, because I don't know if you were old enough for that. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for our PS1?
You know what? No.
No? Oh, man.
I thought
I'm
you were
gonna,
gonna say Crazy Racers. because
Crazy
I wanna play
Racers
that
was the
game.
shit,
I'm
dude.
I'm
yes, that was way better than any Mario.
I'm
Kart
bringing
game.
my Dreamcast over here. We're gonna
I'm
set
gonna
that
find,
up. We're
I'm
gonna set that up.
find fucking Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I'm probably gonna buy it. I found it for like $10 on Amazon.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
up right now. Actually, I'm probably just with my next. I'm probably just gonna buy a new Game Boy and a Game Boy Advance and
you know what you should
all
do?
those games.
See if you can find a
right
GameCube with a Game Boy player.
Mm. Yeah, that's true
Oh
too.
my god! Then I could get GameCube games that are cool too, like that
Yeah.
was Kirby.
Yeah, dude.
Which is like it's essentially the PS.
But the fucked up thing is, don't you need the disc? That's the hardest
For the
thing
Game
to
Boy
find.
player, yeah.
That's the hardest
You
part of
guys
it.
happen to find a Game Boy player and a Game Boy disc, and
Yeah, because you can find the player pretty easy, but a lot of people are always missing
it's
the
either
disc.
the disc or the player, and they charge if you find both of them, they charge you
Because they know.
exorbitantly because
They
they know
know.
what they have.
Unless they're dumb and they
Like
don't know
how
what they have.
much though? Because I'm willing. To
I mean, it's
spend
not-
it if I'm gonna use it.
I mean, it's not like an outrageous, like,
No,
hundreds
but
of
it's still
dollars,
like-
but
It's still like
like $50.
it's
for
still
a
like,
GameCube.
dude, that's a game.
Let me-
It's just the Game Boy
me
player.
do some
Why
work.
are you charging me?
I can give you an
$40
idea on
for
what-
just a Game Boy player, and you don't have the disc. You know that's completely useless without the disc, right?
Oh god, yeah.
Oh
No, I
my
would
God.
totally.
Remember
bitch
Jeremiah?
somebody
So we
out.
went to Hartville, flea market, which gives you a
Yeah,
basic idea of
at-
where we are, where we exist.
at a high, you're looking
But-
at about $50. As like a high.
But that was still a decent distance. That was probably what two.
Hartville is about 2.5 hours,
so
2 hours.
You know,
something like that.
you know the
a good
basic
way.
area of where we were at, but you don't know exactly where we're at, which is exactly what we want. So we went to Hartville, and Jeremiah found a PS2, right? A fat PS2, the old
good
one, the good one. 2 controllers. The
Internet adapter.
a multi-tap, so you could plug in 4 controllers.
Yes.
Or 5 controllers, technically speaking. The internet adapter screwed onto the back, and a game.
I think it was $15.
It was like $20.
Either way,
Altogether?
yeah,
Altogether.
it was ridiculous. And he,
Dude, so cheap. Jeremiah's like, "Are you sure? I'll give you 30." I'll give
yeah,
you
he
40.
offered him more money. And the guy was like,
He offered him like $50, and the guy's like, "Nah, just take it."
That's insane.
he beat me to the table. Is what it was.
That's like $100 worth of stuff.
He straight up beat me to the table.
That's
Dude,
pretty
just
cool.
a PS2 in general is $50
Mhm.
to have
more
a
than
multi-tap
that. More than that
controllers,
now.
multi-tap controllers, memory cards, and the online adapter.
You'd be a little hard pressed to find one for like 70 now.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah,
NESs and
PS2s are
Super
hard to find.
Nintendos are starting to hit like $100.
Yeah, PS2s are hard to find. I'm glad I got this Retrobit 3, SR3.
That thing's cool. Yeah, you got that. You got the N64 over there.
Got an N64. I've got two classic Wii's, a GameCube. I've got a PSP, PS Vita. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff.
Which one would be better
Ditto.
if I'm getting Wario Land 4 and Crazy Racers? Game Boy Advance SP or Game Boy Advance?
SP.
SP
SP
for
is
sure.
going to be cheaper. And
SP's the little square flip one with the
SP is going to be cheaper.
backlight, and it's backlit.
And it's backlit.
Oh yeah.
Personally, I like the design of the original Game Boy Advance.
It was nice.
As a kid, it was like nice.
No, yeah, it was nice, but dude, you gotta have that backlit screen, like unless you want to play it in a fucking.
I did hear a rumor that Nintendo's supposed to be bringing.
Not
I
bad.
did hear a rumor
Not
that
bad.
Nintendo's supposed to be bringing back the Game Boy line.
They might. We'll see.
I like that idea.
And if they do, I hope they make a design like the Game Boy Advanced.
You don't want it to be like
Because
an original.
the DS,
original
the DS
brick
is
Game
kinda,
Boy?
The DS is kind of similar to the Advanced. It just has a flip-up screen.
Yeah,
I
it's
just like the
basically what it is.
size of the Game Boy Advance, the Nintendo 3DS XL, stuff like that.
I honestly like what. That's the thing though, is if they bring back the game, are they going to stop with the DS or are they going to?
Apparently, the Switch is supposed to replace the DS as far as handhelds go.
Really? Oh yeah.
Which
'cause
is
that
fine
comes
as long as they upgrade the Switch's battery capacity. The battery capacity for the Switch is like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's kinda
which
shit.
is nothing.
Kind of
up.
shit.
Yeah.
But it's a console. It
Not
can
gonna
play
lie.
console games.
I thought it was absolutely impressive that they came out with the Switch and like that. It's a handheld console.
No,
Like,
it's cool. It's
that's
gimmicky and
that they,
cool.
like,
I just
combined
don't.
them.
There's no games on it right now that I want.
What do you think about the cardboard?
It's
I think
stupid.
it's cute.
It's
Things.
funny. It's
great, but
expensive.
it's
Yeah,
great
would
for-
you pay? Do you know what the cheapest one
It's
is?
too expensive.
The cheapest one is $70.
It's too
Would you pay
expensive.
$70 for a cardboard?
That being said, you
thing?
know for a fact.
Doesn't
Well,
it come with a game though?
Yeah, but
it comes with the game, but you can only use the cardboard with it. You have to have the cardboard pieces for it to work.
Yeah, so I mean, how long is that cardboard stuff gonna last? you know?
Exactly.
Like,
Which
that's my worry. If it was made out of plastic or something,
I'm not worried about that because you know for a fact that Etsy and all these 3D printers
They'll be
they're gonna
remaking
make
it.
3D printed.
Yeah, I was gonna
versions of these.
say that it'd be better if, because you know the games are expensive,
Right.
The games are what? They're like $60,
$40
Like,
bucks.
$40
usually for a handheld game.
Then I don't think it'd be that bad if they also sold replacement cardboard.
Well, they just need to make it not out of
That's cheaper.
cardboard.
or just not have it be as
Well,
expensive.
they do
That's
it-
pricey for.
Yeah.
Even if like you subtract the
It's
cost of
just,
the game and
like,
say it's
even if
$30,
The cardboard's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
It's still cardboard.
it's kids.
I know
They're
that
gonna
the
destroy it.
The reason it's made out of cardboard is so kids can get creative with it. It can be a project. They can
Yeah,
build
but
it.
can't you use like polystyrene, that cheap plastic? It's just
That's
as
not good for the environment, Nick.
Yeah, there's cardboard. Cardboard's made with formaldehyde.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh,
Get fucked.
get fucked.
Dab.
So, but yeah, polystyrene, you couldn't use that. That'll last longer, and if they don't smash it, it's fine. And it's super cheap. Ooh, the red one, metallic red. That's sick.
Yes.
Yeah, if you
I just need to find a way to capture my GameCube.
Oh yeah, because that don't use AV things, does it?
I don't know.
Some do, some don't. I don't know if yours does.
I'll figure it out.
Because some do have like the
Yeah, I can figure it
yellow.
out.
Are you
We
able
can definitely
to?
play some Game Boy games?
Are you able to capture that like through the AV?
If it's got AV, yeah, I should be able to capture it.
Because
That's how you have to capture the PS3.
Because I know the Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure is AV.
I'll have to look it up, but I know for a fact because you have to capture the PS3 with like different AV cables because
I can bring over.
HDMI doesn't work.
I can bring over that Neo Geo. That's HDMI.
Neo Geo uses HDMI.
It uses HDMI, dude.
What? Really?
Yeah, it uses HDMI.
I didn't know that. When did that come out?
I don't know.
That seems way.
No, yeah,
way too
this
early
has
for
to be like on the
HDMI.
cusp of like when HDMI was first coming around.
That seems way too early for HDMI.
No, it's definitely HDMI, dude.
Hmm.
It goes. It's actually weird. It goes from
Oh man.
The platinum Game Boy
Ooh.
Advance SP is $300.
Jesus.
Yeah.
$300, $400.
Dude, it's because they're hard to find now.
We have one though.
Yeah.
We have a platinum.
I
It's
have
just
a Game
broken.
Boy Advance around here somewhere. I have the purple crystal Game Boy Color.
Like if the one we had, the platinum one we had was fine.
I have a classic Game Boy Advance SP, the one that's not completely backlit.
Hmm.
I have that around here somewhere.
Is that the one where you can adjust the light on it, where you can like?
Well, no, it was just
No.
the two. It was like off or
Oh,
on.
okay, I don't remember that one.
I also have an old Super Mario Brothers Deluxe cartridge for the Game Boy Color. One of my favorite games of all time. We could play that on stream or not on stream.
You could play
on
that.
YouTube
I'm
at
not
some
good at
point.
Mario.
Dude,
I'm
I used to be
okay,
able to
but
beat that in 5 minutes.
I'm not that good at Mario. It's not my game.
You used to be able to beat that in 5 minutes.
Not my game. Mortal Kombat.
That's
Mortal
John.
Kombat's my
John
game.
watched me beat it on the bus ride to the JPS.
Mortal Kombat and Doom are my old school
Doom.
games.
Doom. You can play Doom. Do you have New
Final
Doom?
Doom. Yeah, I have New Doom.
Is it disc?
It is disc.
You should play that
I
at
do
some point.
have
We
it.
should
I
play
gotta
that
find
at
it,
some
but I
point.
do
It'd be
have
fun.
it.
That'd be fun. I never played the new one.
It's fun. It's
Seen people play it.
it's at least a good. It's a good like tribute to the old Doom.
It's good. Good. I'll have to make another one.
Should I spend the extra and get a very good condition, or
What
just
is-
an acceptable?
what is the
Acceptable
extra?
conditions?
what is-
fine.
what is
how
the
much
extra?
Oh, okay.
Is it
So
like a few
base
bucks?
price for the Game Boy Advance SP Flame is like $42.
Okay.
They have acceptable condition for 47, good condition for 56,
Yeah.
very good for 62. But that's also with Prime.
Check eBay too, because you'll find some pretty damn good deals.
Dude, I bought a Game Gear in the box off of eBay for $30.
A lot of people knock on eBay. Seriously, as long as the seller has a decent,
Yeah, if it's like a reputable person.
if the seller has
I
a
don't-
decent rating, dude, go
I don't
eBay.
like using eBay because I don't like having the option of like voting on something and seeing something I want and then not getting
You don't
it.
always have to do that.
Yeah, you can just buy it now.
You can find.
I
buy it
usually
nows
buy it
and
now.
stuff. I usually do buy it now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have the.
I just
Amazon
like-
app. I'm
I
probably
like-
just gonna get it off of Amazon.
I like eBay because you can find someone who just doesn't know what they have or doesn't care enough.
Yeah,
to
like
hike
when I bought that Game Gear, it was I think it was actually a church was selling it and they were gonna give the money to charity, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'll
like
buy
my
that
first
now.
snowball, the one you're using right now. That's a $50 mic. I
Mhm.
bought that off eBay for like $15, $20.
Yeah, see, it works fine.
So,
Maybe.
which is a fucking steal. So
Yeah, I bought a
it's
handful
less
of
than
things.
half price.
Dude, that Castlevania hoodie, I bought that off of eBay, and they just stuffed that shit in the mailbox. Seriously, they were just like stuffed it in there.
That's silly.
I was like, well,
Oh, I can't wait to
that's
get
how
the Super Mega
that's how I
shirt.
do it. When's that supposed to get here?
I don't know yet.
Yeah. Has
But-
it shipped?
I'm pretty excited. I like having merch.
Big merch.
I had 2 Admiral Barrow t-shirts.
Do you have
I
any
had a Rue
Maverick
Happy
merch?
and a Rue. I think I had a Rue Happy.
Do you have any
Buy that
Maverick
merch.
merch?
Maverick merch? No, I don't have.
You
Any,
don't have
I
any
don't have any Logan Paul merch. No,
The fuck's wrong with you, dude?
I don't know, man.
I have to get you some merch.
I do. I kind of want to get another. I want to get another Super Mega shirt. I want to get. I have Mr. Fruit shirt. I have his 4,400,000. I think it was 400,000.
I don't know. I don't follow Mr. Fruit.
400,000 celebration shirt.
I don't follow him.
Something like that. I don't know. He's gotten a little more. He's got a little too YouTube for me.
A little too YouTubey.
A little too much like, how you doing, guys? This is Mr. Fruit. Blah blah blah. Shut up, please.
Yeah.
Just going straight into the thing, dude. If Dado had merch, oh, I'd buy it on a heart. In a
I'm
heart.
surprised he doesn't. At least like something.
He's too
Too down to earth, huh?
too down the earth for it. I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what? At least that's like.
He's a cool
That's what-
dude. I would love to meet Dado.
I can
At this
understand
point,
that
no one
much.
knows what we're talking about unless they're on Twitch. Which, if you're on Twitch, you should follow my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JiffyNano. I stream most days around 2:30
I forgot to plug that at Burger King.
at Burger King.
Damn
it.
Could have did it through the drive-thru.
But that old lady wouldn't know what you were talking about.
Can I get a number 12? And hey,
If
you
you're
should
looking
follow
for
us on
goofy hijinks-
twitch.tv/JiffyNano.
Yeah.
She'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Just get to the second window so I can give you damn food and you can go away.
Yum. Burger King.
Mm,
I always feel
'cause
disgusting.
Because I love to poop.
Dude, I always feel disgusting after I eat Burger King.
Yeah.
Not that like Burger King's food is disgusting, just
Oh, it's just
I
after-
feel
After
disgusting.
you eat 6 pounds of meat and
Yes.
cheese, you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, and, like onion rings and stuff.
Oh man, dude. So I think I'm going to Melt this weekend
Going to
for
Melt?
our cheat meal
Mhm.
because they have some.
You want to eat that 7-pound grilled cheese sandwich?
No,
Too much?
they have some special sandwich that looked amazing. Ashley wants to get She got the boss or something like that last time,
Yeah, I don't remember any of
which
their
was
sandwiches.
2 pieces of grilled cheese, no, 2 pieces of garlic bread, with
Oh,
a slice of lasagna as the filling.
sounds
That was
delicious.
the sandwich. They have another.
That sounds
one.
like the fattest sandwich I've ever
They
had.
have the fried boss, where it's 2 pieces of garlic bread with fried lasagna in the center as a
Well.
for the sandwich.
It's like the KFC pizza,
Yeah, KFC pizza.
which I want.
Yeah.
So it's like the fattest thing.
Oh my god.
I love-
KFC pizza. It does look good. The pineapples seem kind of endearing.
I don't know. I could do without it.
I
Because you know how I
don't
feel
dislike
about that.
pineapples on
You know how I feel about pineapple on
I
pizza.
know, you don't think tomato is whatever. It depends. I don't dislike pineapples on pizza. I don't love pineapple on pizza.
I don't know. I don't think
What
about
do you
it.
think?
I could live without it. Not gonna lie.
If the I like pineapples on super salty pizzas. The salty and the sweet is good.
I think recently I've just not liked pineapple on anything.
You know what's really good? Grilled pineapple. Oh my god. It's so delicious.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm in that vein. I'm just not a pineapple fan. Same thing with like coconut.
I like pineapple.
Just don't care about coconut.
I have to be in the mood for pineapple.
Yeah, coconut. Anytime something's coconutty, I'm like, maybe.
Coconut.
Depends.
Only in an Almond Joy.
Only in an almond joy.
Almond Joy.
You like the Mounds candy bar? Count Mounds is way better than Almond Joy.
I did the same thing. Just one doesn't have.
It's dark chocolate and no almond.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It just doesn't have
It's
almonds.
the same thing without an almond.
Yeah, I like nuts. Not gonna lie.
I think we got it.
I understand.
My cart on Amazon is full.
I didn't know you could even fill your cart on Amazon.
It just has like 8 different things in it.
I was like, oh my god, you can fill a kite on Amazon. You can fill a digital kite. How is this possible?
347.
They're like, sir, you have a problem. Please stop.
grand.
Please stop.
You have a problem. Please stop.
No, it's literally. Do you want to know what it's filled with?
Oh man, do I
want to know? Is it
Nipple
NS?
piercings.
I knew it. I knew it.
Knew it.
You gonna get Jacob's ladder?
No, I'm gonna get my nipples pierced.
Do you really want to get your nipples pierced?
Would you? Yeah, I'm going this Friday. Why?
Really? Why?
Because
I
wanna
don't
make
know.
it
fuck
Dude,
happy.
remember
I wanna see if
Andrew?
it's possible.
Remember Andrew? He had his nipples pierced. He said that was the worst piercing he's ever gotten. That's what stopped him from getting piercings.
Because it's painful.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
My first tattoo was in the worst possible place by the worst possible guy.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, mine were in like the best place, and I was like fall asleep because I
I
thought
kind of want to stretch my ears. I do want to get a tattoo at some point.
Like, did you? You don't? You have a tattoo though?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
What?
No, you
When
didn't have
what tattoo did you think I had?
You talk about getting tattoos all the time.
Yeah,
You
but
talked
I'm
about
lazy and broke.
it. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've only had my shoulders
I
done.
kind of want to get. I want to get a.
You want to get a sleeve?
No.
No.
I want to get the.
I got my like shoulder
I
done.
kind of want to get a vault symbol on my shoulder. But
Yeah, vault symbol would be really easy to do because
also kinda
that
want
would just be like a nice circle.
the Dishonored symbol on like my forearm, like the bottom of my forearm.
I need this one retouched.
Yeah, that one needs.
I need to have them. Well, because this one was like a,
Yeah.
you know, it was a super cheap one.
I want to get a goldfish in like old.
You have weird tattoos.
Yeah, they're really weird.
Like, look at this weird little alien.
My friend drew an
Literally
alien,
smoking a doobie.
and he's smoking a ciggy.
You said doobie.
I said doobie because that's what everybody thinks it is because I smoke a lot
I just
of
like the
weed,
word
but-
doobie. He's just a goofy looking alien.
Yeah,
I
Michelle
love
drew
it.
that, and I was
It's-
like, I want to get it.
It's
as a
adorable.
tattoo.
It's adorable.
I want to get a goldfish.
What was your first tattoo?
It was the one. It's the one on my knee.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone says it looks like a tribal tattoo, but it's not.
Oh no, it's the blackout tattoo.
Yeah, it's to cover a birthmark.
Yeah, he has a crazy birthmark on his leg that's now covered up.
I need to
But-
shave it.
But I think it looks really good. But the reason what are you laughing about?
Because we're talking about my birthmark, and the first thing I did when I showed him was I was like, I need to shave
I need
it.
to shave it.
But it looks good. It looks good. I
Yeah.
like that style of tattoo. I like tribal tattoos, even though they're completely out of style.
Yeah, for real. I'm not a member of a tribe, so I'm not gonna get one.
I like that style of tattoo. I think they look good, like on your forearm, on
Yeah,
your,
they're
your-
cool,
on like your
but-
bicep. That kind of blackout tattoo or whatever it's called. I think they look good.
Did you ever see the guy? I think it's a dude in Rage Against the Machine. His whole shoulder is just solid black.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the whole fucking like. Actually, I think it's like even in the like his chest a little bit.
That's what I wanted
Just
to get.
solid. I think that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's what I saw. Some dude.
Did you have to go? You'd have to go.
Oh
back
my
and forth
God.
So many times because that much ink. You did that all in one go, and you were
My first-
barely.
Well, I would have stayed there. Mom and Dad acted like they had to hold me down.
Yeah.
I would have stayed in one place. I wanted the tattoo. I
Yeah.
wanted it all the way filled in, all the
Yeah.
way around. I didn't want it to have separate shapes. I wanted it literally just to black out my knee.
Yeah.
But they told me no because it was my first tattoo,
Hmm.
and it was painful. But I would do it on the other side if I had to. If I had another, I don't care. Like,
Did he use one of those like the needles where it's like
Well,
like
this
6
guy-
or 7
So my dad,
needles in a
my
line
dad goes
to
my dad goes
color
to
it
this
in
guy
more?
all the time, and he goes to this guy because this guy's really good at what he does, and he gets the colors in, and it never fades.
Yeah, I mean that's like
Like
I mean,
yours
you
is
can-
really faded.
this one hasn't really faded. This one is the one that's had a problem though.
My dad's
This
my
one
dad's
faded a lot.
tattoos- My dad's
like this one
tattoos-
faded really bad.
My dad's tattoos are super colorful, and they're barely faded because this guy goes as deep and as hard as possible.
I mean, you have to get it to stay, but you can't go too deep.
Yeah.
He just got the cheesiest fucking grin I've ever seen.
Don't take that out of context. But no,
hard,
this guy, when he does it, he fucking slings as much ink into your skin as possible. And dude, there's other tattoo artists that refuse to go to this guy because he's that hard.
There are people who are covered in tattoos. Like you think they're the biggest tattoo
full sleeved kind of guys,
but they won't go to him because it hurts too much.
So, but you get results like that, which you've had that for what 2-3 years now, and it hasn't faded.
Not 2-3 years, Nick. I'm 19. I got it. I got my tattoo when I was 18.
I thought you were 17 when you got it.
No, Dad wouldn't let me.
Oh.
He was like, "I'm not signing for you." Yeah, it's so weird.
Because like you can still feel the lines on this one. I got this years ago. This is probably 3 or 4, I think now.
Yeah, but what my dad says is like the guy's good. When you go to him, it's quality. You'll get it done. It looks good. It'll just fucking suck getting it done.
And that's the thing is, if anybody thinks like, for the record, so this is literally out there because I was told I should go back to get it retouched. Afterward, right? Because it's to make sure it looks nice, so his work looks presentable because it's going to be on my body. It's an advertisement of him. I'm just going to tell everybody right now, if you don't think my tattoo looks good, that's probably because I just didn't go back and get I just didn't want to pay for retouches.
So, but you guys want to end it there?
Sure.
This has been Podcast Not Included, episode 2, technically 3, but 2.
2.5. 2.5.
Episode actual 2 is now a anomaly. It does not exist.
Podcast not included.
That episode 2 of the podcast was not included. We have a Twitter on PL not included. At PL Not Included. We have an Instagram, a Podcast Not Included. Follow us both on there. I end up posting all kinds of stuff on there. I usually post our videos on my own Twitter at Jiffy Nano. I stream usually at 2:30 in the afternoon or so, 2:30, 3 o'clock. Almost every day, depends. I usually tweet out when I'm going live. Chris, what do you have?
I have an Instagram at 50_%_man. That's it.
50% man, that's it.
It's a SpongeBob reference.
It's a SpongeBob. Okay, what do you got, Scott?
Well, I'm playing with you, so.
Oh yeah. Good point. But yeah, remember to follow, subscribe, comment, do all that. YouTube
all the things.
All the things. And remember, watching this on here, whether it be in the background or what, will definitely support us. So even if we get on iTunes or anything like that, which I doubt we will, but if we do, watching us on YouTube gives us the most support. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you hopefully next week, and have a good one. Boom. Boom. Skin knot.